What is going on, guys? It's Dan making Daniel's son. I know I wasn't making a couple videos in this last couple days, but boy, it's like, one computer goes down and then I can't figure out this computer, but now I'm working off the desktop, trying to get the laptop fixed because the desktop's not too much HD, all that stuff. So, but I got the desktop working, so let's just get my thoughts. Let's just get the ball rolling, right? Let's get some reviews and videos out there for you guys. So let's talk about Dragon Ball Super. And this video really it really kind of addresses it like a counter to For Never World's video of Goku and Chi-Chi and all that stuff, and how everybody's in the outrage. Like, are you serious? Goku has 2 sons, and yet he has never kissed Chi-Chi. And I'm a bit of a romantic, so I do like romance in a lot of my things. I think that's what makes a story, is you have to have that romantic element in there. It doesn't have to be over the head, so freaking generic, and man loves woman, woman loves man. It doesn't have to be that way. There's different types of love. I mean, best example is Her. Check out Her and Joaquin Phoenix falling in love with this device, honestly. Pretty much his phone. But they did it so good, it's like, holy shit, this is actually a really good movie. But we're not talking about all that. I'm just giving you an example. And for Never World, I was going to type and well, you see, For Never World, this and that. No. I'm just going to say what my 2 cents are in my video. I'm going to talk about so far Dragon Ball Super and where it's at. So let's just, before we get to the meat and potatoes about Goku and his character and all this stuff, let's just talk about Dragon Ball Super. And that's the main thing is the story. Right now we have Black, and we have the identity of Black, and it's Zamos, whatever his fucking name is, Zamos. And it was kind of it's interesting. I never saw that coming. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming, and it's I could dig it. I could go with it. I'm rolling with it. I think it's not bad. I don't hate it. I don't necessarily overly like the idea of him with the Super Dragon Balls and wishing for immortality, or him switching bodies with actually Goku's body. I think it would have been a little bit more closer to home, a little bit cooler story, brought it back to, if they want to bring back to what Dragon Ball Z used to be, and that little conflict and stuff, it would have been cool if it was Goten, but it's not. I mean, it was so far-fetched with Goten, so I already knew that, and I know that video was blowing up, but I say on there, I know it's crazy, and it was a crazy theory that didn't go. I think that theory could have been so cool, and they could have played around with it. But right with this, it's fine. I think it's okay, but it kind of is a little bit of a letdown to know it's Zamos and all right, whatever. But Black Goku himself is really powerful and strong, and just the fact that it is Goku's body, and he's able to turn. This is a god inside another, just a mere human Saiyan, but this guy is basically fighting gods, and he himself is somewhat of a god at this point. So I think the idea is cool. I'm rolling with that. I think it's not bad an idea. So where do we move on from there, though? I guess we can go on to the fact that Vegeta is never going to be number 1. He's never going to be number 1. Just like the fact that Gohan is never going to be the old Gohan. And a lot of people are saying it's super worth it, super worth watching. And honestly, I think they should have just left the Dragon Ball series alone. There's some cool ideas in Dragon Ball Super. I love Barris. I think Barris is pretty awesome. I have his pop. I love overall some aspects in there. I think they did a great job in Future Trunks for a little here and there. I think his costume is pretty cool. The Mai idea, or the May idea with him and May, it's weird, but it actually kind of, I was like, all right, whatever. They were really hinting at that at Battle of the Gods. But with Vegeta, I really just feel like Vegeta just once again gets a short end of the stick, and he's never going to be the hero. It's just never going to happen. Goku is always going to be the hero, which, that's how it's going to be. It's always going to be Goku, just like it's always going to be Naruto. Just like it's always going to be that's how it is. That's how it is. Now let's get down to Goku's character, though. And this is the really kind of me going off for Neverworld's video and how he says really he doesn't pay too much attention to that. He pays attention to really the story and all that stuff. And exactly, that's what you really need to pay attention, is really the story and where it's going and stuff. And he says, well, if you've never seen Dragon Ball, he's hitting girls in the vagina saying, are you a dude? Oh no, you're a girl. Yeah, that's true. Goku has always been dense. I mean, you can see Naruto. Naruto has always, best example is Naruto. And the best example is, there's a lot of examples out there, but I'm going to use Naruto because Naruto, everybody mostly has seen Naruto and loves Dragon Ball as well. Yeah, Naruto was super dense until the last Naruto, the movie. And then they try to really kind of shoehorn the romance. I think it worked, but here's the thing with Naruto's character that I other than the romantic side to it, is that he matured. He matured from a little annoying prankster to an adult who is now... he's Hokage. He has people to protect. He takes it seriously. He has a family. This guy has matured. And the other example I was going to use was Peter Parker's Spider-Man. A lot of people, if you read the comics, a lot of people are angry at the fact. That's why everybody, if you heard of One More Day, this is why people are pissed off on One More Day. And this is why this is related to Goku and even Naruto. Here's the thing. Peter Parker in One More Day, him and Mary Jane are married, right? They could have had a daughter. But Mephisto, the devil, wanted their marriage in exchange for Aunt May's life, and it came to be. And then Peter Parker, pretty much, they reversed everything. All that stuff with him and Mary Jane, all the growth that Peter Parker did in the comics, all those, let's say, like 10 years or 20 years or whatever, out the window. They just refreshed they pushed reset, and that's why people were pissed, because with Peter Parker, it's a character where we know since he was a high school, we knew he was a dork, and then going along the lines, he grew up. And that's what a character is, that's what your main character needs to be about, is somebody who grows, somebody who matures. And with Peter Parker, people were pissed because the fact that they reset the whole thing, and all that development was out the window, and that's what it is, development. Naruto had a big growth spurt. I mean, yeah, he was an idiot still sometimes, but when you watch Boruto, the movie, and you watch these chapters, or you see these chapters, it's like, damn, he's really, really mature. He's grown. He's developed. All that development didn't go to waste. He is a different person. With Goku, I love Goku. I love Goku and his childlike heart, his childlike mentality, because a lot of us who like all this shit is somewhat childlike. But still, the reason I love the dub version and then the sub version in Dragon Ball Z is the fact that they make him mature, they make him older, they have him grow, they make it seem like this guy is it's not just him, it's everybody else, the Earth that he loves. I get it, Goku loves to fight, I love to fight, like everybody, some people just absolutely love to fight, but then they, like Vegeta is like the most mature character out of the Dragon Ball Z characters. Now when I go in with Goku, he started as a kid, dense, naive, started as a teenager, dense and naive. Right now he's an old man. Right now he is not a young man anymore. He's an older man. He is a grandpa at this point. He may not look it, but he is. So it's not the fact that he's never kissed Chi-Chi, which absolutely is, are you serious? I mean, I know they threw that in there for a joke and stuff. It's just like, people are going to hang on to that, and I hung on to it, and I'm just like, why? Like, why do you even need to address that, and why did Goku never kiss Chi-Chi? Now, it's more to it, though. It's more to it, and that's the fact that you're telling me this man who has two sons, and just the overall character in Dragon Ball Super, I'm starting to really dislike Goku in Dragon Ball Super because of how much he's an idiot and how much he just is so dense and how much he doesn't really take things too seriously. the reason I like Goku was those past was because he did take somewhat things seriously. Yet he didn't. He still had that childlike mentality, but yet he took things seriously when it needed to be serious. He knew his son had hidden potential, hidden powers. So with Dragon Ball Super, that's just kind of out the window. And now he's just quirky, funny, he's dense, and it's just, and then you throw away it's like throwing away Peter Parker, Mary Jane marriage, where you're just saying, oh, he's never even kissed Chi-Chi. Then that adds fuel to the fire that this dude never even loved Chi-Chi. If you think about it, if he never even kissed her, if Chi-Chi never even kissed, like, it's not even a love relationship. And it's sad. It's very sad. And just Goku as a character, yes, he has developed since Dragon Ball over the years, but when you look at the Goku character of Dragon Ball Super, this guy is in a standstill. He power wise, he's exceeding, but mentally growth, he's not. There's an outer growth, which is more jutsus, more powers, different techniques, fighting styles. That's the outer growth. The inner growth is a human being, more mature, learning their lessons, just all that stuff. So with Forever World, I think he was looking at one part of growth and just really saying, this other side is not, it's okay, it's fine. I'm not looking at that side. I'm looking at this side. I'm looking where the story goes, which is great. But when you have a main character like Goku and you had all these years, so really the biggest example I can give you is Peter Parker and Spider-Man. You have all these years, all these battles. It feels like Goku and Dragon Ball Super, somebody pushed the reset button and just really just like, this guy is back to his childlike mentality. Dude, he grew more in GT than Dragon Ball Super. So I'm not pissed at the fact that he's never kissed Chi-Chi. I'm pissed at the fact that this guy just has not inner-wise grown at all as a character. Well, he has, but they really reset the damn button, and that pisses me off. Like, it's the same with Trunks. Trunks, we all know the inner Trunks, the growth character-wise, he's grown. But then again, he's kind of down and unsure himself. I do like the interaction between him and Kid Trunks. I thought that was really, really great. And so it's vice versa. You really had to have a balance. So with Trunks, it's like he hasn't grown power-wise, but he's grown a little bit inside. But then again, he's still kind of the same character. But with Goku, it's really just one side. One side he's grown substantially, but the other side he's resorted back to being that kid that we saw in Dragon Ball. So I just wanted my 2 cents out there of the whole situation. I think it's mind-boggling, when your thoughts get trapped in a bottle. Like, I just think it's crazy how Goku just never grown as a character, or he has, but Dragon Ball Super just wants him back to being a little kid. It's just, you could make a badass series, or you could make a really kid-friendly series with Goku, grown up, or have somebody else take over. But Goku's number one. He's always going to be number one, and that's how it is. And the anime team just kind of, I don't know, man. You want to talk about story? It doesn't seem like they're going really with the story, and they're just going for what sells. So, whatever. Thank you guys for listening. I'm Dan Megan Daniel's son. You can find more of my videos on my YouTube channel. I will be making more videos. American Horror Stories on tonight, so I'll see that. Like the video if you like it. Comment below. Love to hear you guys' thoughts, and see you guys later.